Peeps, Kenny Molotov. Please check out MolotovPlumbingAcademy.com to get courses that are specifically designed to help you succeed in your apprenticeship. Also, check out our newsletter. That way you know when we're getting content on the channel and any new courses that are coming your way. So I just want to give you a plumbing company update, where I'm at in my life, what's going on, and what are the steps going forward. I haven't spoken to you in a long time. Happy New Year, by the way. It's always good to be back doing some videos and getting this content up. I wanted to tell you quickly that in the past 6 months, I've taken the big leap and I am only working for myself and working for my plumbing company. And that's the plumbing aspect of things. I still do other side work where I'm a mentor for plumbing apprentices. I also do a student outreach where I talk to different schools about the apprenticeship process and students about the apprenticeship process. But all the plumbing work that is coming my way has been generated from my own plumbing company. This was a very scary step for me in my career. When I first ended up leaving with Dad a couple of years back, the entire first year was spent working for a second plumbing company. And this second plumbing company treated me extremely well. I still have very good relationships with all the individuals that are there. I had a really good time there. The only problem that I noticed was that I kind of felt like I was selling out on my dream. And that's not an indication of how this plumbing company treated me. I need to stress this. They were really good to me. They are really good to me. But the entire time as I'm there, I was feeling guilty because I felt like what I should be doing is putting more time and effort into building my own plumbing company. That's the dream, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, the dream cannot be built working for somebody else. I still feel that way, even though the road that I chose is more difficult. The truth is I can get 40 hours a week with this other plumbing company. I don't make 40 hours a week with my current plumbing company. It's not busy enough to be able to do that. So there's one side of my brain that's kind of like, man, like we're skipping out on some money. And there's another side of my brain that's saying, well, I could be working for them, but there have been multiple opportunities where a customer calls or a potential customer calls, and I have to go out to the job site and quote a job. And I'm able to network a little bit. Like the time that I spend at home doing the paperwork as well. I mean, these are very crucial to what the plumbing company needs. And if I was working for another company, I just wouldn't have all that time. Unfortunately, time is the big resource that, especially as we get older, it's the big resource that we're holding on to and trying to capitalize on. Do you know what I'm saying? So I took a leap of faith. I ended up subscribing to a company that helps you get leads. And this company will send out leads basically to you. And you have to call up the homeowner, talk to them about what they're dealing with, put down a price sort of thing, let them know what your prices are to charge in order to go out and get some work done. And this was a very good step in the right direction, but I noticed very quickly that this is also something that is not going to make you 40 hours a week. It'll supplement a little bit, but it's not the entire shebang. So thankfully, I have other contractors that I know that have sent work my way and are trying to keep me busy. And these are very good people. I feel very blessed. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to build this plumbing company all by myself with the help of my wife whenever I can. And hey, man, it's been a big learning process. There are things that I absolutely didn't know that I know how to do now. I'm on Excel spreadsheets. I'm doing the numbers and the books. That's something entirely new. I'm paying WSIB. You know, there's a lot of interesting things, a lot of interesting lessons that I'm learning, and it's been special, honestly. It's been really special. Growth, I think, is the name of this game. Growth is the position that I'm in, the feelings that I have. I feel like I'm growing, and growing's an uncomfortable position to be in, by the way. It's a position where you feel like you don't know what you're doing a lot of the times, and there's some anxiety to that. I have had to spend a great deal of time kind of monitoring this anxiety because there are times where I'm scared to do things, even though they're absolutely necessary to do. And these can be small, tiny things like taking scrap. I've never taken scrap before by myself to the new scrapyard that I went to. You know, I'm not very good at approaching property management companies, not great at sales. You know, that's something that I had to kind of dabble in a little bit. Marketing, marketing is, I can't even tell you how difficult it is for me to understand marketing, but these are all things that you wear a lot of different hats as a plumbing company owner, and I'm learning that now, and I'm doing my best, man. I'm still in the ring. I'm still throwing some punches. So I just wanted to briefly talk to you about goals for the channel this year. My hope is to get a lot more of these sit-down sessions out. I am putting an extensive amount of time into building these sessions, getting them out. I'm talking to editors right now. I'm putting myself into gear, trying to get the help that I need to be able to do that sort of thing. And there's another project down the road that I'm excited for that I don't really want to talk about yet, only because it's so important to me, it kind of scares me. I don't know where I'm going to get the money for it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fund it just yet, but there's something I've been wanting to do for such a long time that I need to get it out for you all so that I can see if it works, first of all, and also so that I can allow this dream to manifest. I really want to try this out. And the last thing I want to tell you all about is I am planning on creating a couple of new courses for Molotov Plumbing Academy. My goal with these courses is basically to give you a resource that you are able to kind of lean on that'll help you in the studying process as well. Like sometimes it's useful, especially if school is not your forte, be able to take a prep course, look at the content that you're learning, kind of get a taste of it before you get into the classroom, and then have resources for studying. That's one thing that I want to kind of focus on. I want to give you resources so that when you go to trade school, you are now able to take the same content and it's already prepped for you in the studying phase. And that way you don't have to prep the flashcards. They're already created. And that's my hope. It gives you an arsenal of options in order to do well in trade school. A lot of things happening, and it's kind of scary and exciting at the same time, doing my best on holding myself accountable. You know, I think that's the only way going forward. I'm trying to do my best to get everything I can out to you all, because at the end of the day, what I want is a resource for you that you can rely upon as well. That's what the YouTube channel is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a space where we can learn plumbing comfortably, we can work on and talk about certain plumbing issues that we deal with in the trade, an opportunity for you to get out questions, an opportunity to get them answered. Happy 2024. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys have been really good to me. Thank you for always checking in, making sure that I'm okay. And do me a favor, if you have any videos that you want to see, any topics that you want me to tackle, go down into the comments, write them down there for me, and I'm going to do my best to look at those, and whichever ones make a lot of sense to me, whichever ones make me feel like they would be very valuable, I'm going to take that on for you all. I appreciate you all, love you, and I'll see you plumbers very soon. Candy Molotov, guys. Peace, baby.